Today on the channel on this day, I see clearly with AEW Unmatched Series 10, first time the line, Adam Copeland.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another AEW unboxing and review. And today, AEW Unmatched Series 10 kicks off with the former Edge, now straight up Adam Copeland. But for all your Adam Copeland needs, all your wrestling figure needs, make sure you're hitting up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We'll do some comparisons later on in the video as well. But we got Adam Copeland, first time in the line. Guessing not last time in the line. Would not be shocked to see a Supreme Adam Copeland in the future. Obviously, a lot of different matches they've had. His feud with Christian. Tons of stuff we could see figures for him in the future, and it felt like they got this one to market pretty quick, less than a year, honestly, here. So we're here for that for sure. And of course, Adam Copeland, no stranger to wrestling as Edge. Many figures from Mattel, many figures from Jakks, lots of figures. Now we got a new company in Jazzwares making his figures. And like I said, I think we'll see a ton of them in the future. But there he is, old Adam Copeland, the old rated R superstar. He carried that over. He carried his theme song over as well, as we do know. But looking good right there. There he is, a glamour shot. Love the blue background against the silver here. Uniform packaging we get with this Unmatched series and Unrivaled series, after all, AEW. Extra hands in there, got the vest. We'll dive into the figure here in a second. Number 74 in the Unmatched line. Once again, Series 10 here. A little R down on the bottom, rated R, superstar, of course. And then on the back, we got the cross-sell down low. We're unboxing every single one of these on the channel. And at the very end of the week, once we get through them all, we're going to rank the entire line from my favorite, or from my least favorite to my favorite. Adam Cole is the Chase edition, and then Brandon Cutler, one of 3,000. Man, hopefully I can track that figure down. Really would like to have that in my collection. We'll see what happens there. Adam Copeland up there, got a little autograph action going on as well. Looking good. Watch Dynamite, Rampage, and Collision for the first time on the package. We're going to promote Collision. And one very cool feature about this figure I did not know until just now. From Dynamite 10/10/2023, Independence, Missouri. Oh, somebody get me to Cargo Largo stat. No, but Independence, Missouri is where this episode of Dynamite was. This represents Adam Copeland's first ever AEW match. Not his first appearance, but his first match, of course, against one Luchasaurus. Don't call him Killshot, it's Luchasaurus. And I was there with great friend of the channel, Jeff George. Yes, Jeff and I went to this show. We were the guests of one Chris Jericho. We sat front row center for this match here. So very cool. The rendition of I was there in person, and Jeff, of course, with me, right there in the front row. And a lot of people that night were hitting me up because they started Dynamite that night with Jeff and I on camera. That's how the show started. So that was pretty wild. And that was a wild night, all things considered. I had a broken windshield by the time the night was over. It was a wild night that we'll never tell the story of ever again, but it was a wild time in Independence, Missouri, and it was pretty cool to see Edge's, Adam Copeland's, first ever AEW match, and now getting an action figure from that night. Jeff George doesn't collect wrestling figures, really, outside of LJN's, but he should probably pick this one up just to commemorate the night. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? But a wild night, indeed. But there it is, old Adam Copeland. Very fun in the package here. Might need to get a second one of these now that I was at that show. So we'll see. A little long game on the second one is what I'll do. But can I get them out of the package? A little tougher to get out than I thought it was going to be. What are we doing here? It's Rookie Unboxing City with Adam Copeland. First time in the line, first time unboxing an AEW figure, I guess, is what we'll say for me. There it is. A mess if there ever was one. See you later. Goodbye. Looking good. Adam Copeland in the pack right here. We're going to pop him out, see what all the fuss is about, see what's going on. And there it is. Nothing else. See you later. Goodbye. All right, let's get down to business here. Adam Copeland business, we do get a handshaking hand, deep gripping hand here, and then you do get another gripping hand here with the black wrist tape on it, so choose your own hand adventure. No fist for him. I wish we would have got fist, but we do got the heavy metal hands out of the package. That's pretty cool. He's always throwing them up over there. Listen to the Alter Bridge. I don't know about the Alter Bridge. I don't know about the Creed either, but he does have that theme song, of course, that we do know and love, I guess. It's a very popular theme song, as we know, but he does got the heavy metal hands right out of the package right here, looking very, very nice. Head sculpt, I think they did a heck of a job with this one. Now, a lot of people on social media going around saying the head wasn't very good. A lot of people saying it's Smart Mark Sterling from the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. We all know him from AEW as well. Still yet to get a figure. What are we doing? We need his figure. Hopefully a ringside exclusive would be the way to go with that one. But it doesn't look like him a whole lot out of the package, especially with that goatee that's kind of long in the front. Mark doesn't have a long goatee like that. Close enough to be dangerous, maybe. I don't even know if I'd go that far there, but it does look a whole lot like Adam Copeland. I do have a little bit of lack of paint on the end of the goatee there. That is a bit disappointing. Wish I had all the paint. So I've had a lot of paint issues, staining issues with AEW figures really since the inception of the line, and I guess that streak continues a little bit right here. Looking a little bit strange. But then we get into old Adam Copeland here. He does got the vest jacket over the front, got those buckles, all that. The red and black attack looking very good. On the back, Rated R Era. How about that? That looks pretty cool. He does got elbow pads. For whatever reason, they're all the way over his bicep, and they're about stuck on. There we go. Okay, I was going to say stuck on, but just had to move the articulation just a hair. But way up there, blocking his tattoos, of course. Edge, another one. Adam Copeland, another one with some tattoos. So going to put that design team at Jazzwares to work with some of this tattoo work for him, of course. We're going to pull those down a little bit. You can see those tattoos, of course, the star tattoos, things like that. No issues with the tattoos. Everything looks okay, but a little bit dangerous when you got these pads over that. It could just rip those tattoos off if you're not careful. But it looks like mine are all right. Yes, I'm good. So, good for me. Hey, there you go. Down to the tights here, you got the skulls. A lot of designs going on here. Copeland on the car. Of course, remember that initial appearance where he came out in the car. You got the skull in the crotch area there. Very interesting greenish kind of color down there in the boots and the knee pads. You got the R logos on the knee pads once again. You got the kick pads down here once again as well, with all the design there, the flames, the skull. Just a good-looking outfit for old Adam Copeland once again. He does got chest hair going on the chest, man. Come on, Jazzwares team. If the Mattel team's too chicken to do it, I'm calling you out, Jeremy. I'm calling the design team out. Can we get real fur chest hair? You did it once back in the day with Jax. You gave us that Shawn Michaels chest hair in the Ruthless Aggression era. Let's do it. Let's do it with Adam Copeland. Let's get a real one, a real chest hair edition. I think the city is clamoring for that, of course. The city, the states, the countries, the continents, everybody wants it. No doubt in my mind there. But looking good, all things considered. Black wrist tape going on. Arms all the way around for us. Bicep cut. Double jointed pinned elbows, of course. Hands removable back and forth. Head removable back and forth. You do get a little hula hoop up top, a little traditional waist. Big old splits if you do need them. Legs go up. Thigh cut. Double jointed pin knees. Boot cut. Ankles back and forth, side to side. Usual articulation for our Jazzwares figures there. Does he fit on a ringside collectible Jazzwares stand? Save 10% with discount code Kyle. Fits on a stand. I will grab one of the AEW suited bodies and I'll throw Adam Copeland's head on there. We'll see how smart marky it looks when we do that. I will say, too, of course, Adam Copeland really been doing those ab workouts, him and Christian both, and he does got quite the 8-pack going on here. So, true-to-life form details with this one here, but looking very good. I really do like this figure. As a whole, a very nice first impression for Adam Copeland. Makes you really hopeful for future ones and maybe a Supreme down the road. I think there's a lot they could do with him here. Obviously, a popular performer. Obviously, one that transcends, that could capture some of that WWE fan base, possibly. So a good figure. Would not be shocked to see him in the rotation a heck of a lot more. And speaking of rotations, he was in the Mattel rotation pretty heavy before he left. We got the Ultimate. We got him as, of course, remember, he started the Judgment Day once upon a time. So we got some more recent era versions here from one Adam Copeland, the former Edge. Looking good across the board, I would say. And then, of course, can't forget my boy Luchasaurus. We can reenact that first match between these two. I will say, Adam Copeland's pretty tall. Isn't he like 6'5", 6'6"? But I don't think he's taller than Luchasaurus, is he? And Luchasaurus is they're about the same size. I feel like Luchasaurus was bigger than him, sitting from the front row, that's for sure. But still very cool to be able to represent that first match between those two. It's just sad my buddy Luchasaurus lost, and it changed his name to Killshot. What are we doing there? It was funny, Jeff George, a good friend of the channel, once again, was riding Luchasaurus pretty hard from that front row. And he said, "You're the worst wrestler ever." And he just came back at us and said, "I'm not a wrestler, I'm a Big Brother star." And I got a pretty good chuckle out of that.
Luchasaurus! My boy!
Not a wrestler, I'm a Big Brother star.
Yes, he's my boy! Luchasaurus!
Where's Dinosaur?
Best dinosaur!
You guys go back to that time, 10/10/2023. You can see the toy hunt. You can see the whole thing. You can see all that stuff in video. So that was a pretty fun video. Might be worth a rewatch. Or if you missed it, check it out. You can see all the fun around this figure and this match. So there it is. AEW Unmatched Series 10. Adam Copeland, first time in the line. Be interested in your thoughts on this one. Is it a pickup? Is it a pass? Are you somebody that doesn't buy Jazzwares figures or just dabbles, that this is a must-have for you? That'd be an interesting study. Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell, as we got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over on Patreon. Patreon, the best way to support this YouTube channel. You get early access to all the videos on the channel, bonus content, giveaway, Q&As, you name it. It's all going down on the old Patreon. I do appreciate the support over there. Also appreciate the support at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget social media, SirPaul64 on the X, the _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for Adam Copeland, the Rated R Superstar, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.